Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Naval Ops Commander. Last time we did the first mission in E1, as you can see, because we're on E2, and we did some tech, and we got a new battleship hull, which I know I already bought, and someone reminded me that we never put the bigger guns on the battle carrier. So let's go ahead and start with that. Yeah, totally forgot to do that. And also, I think it was Nova Topaz said the AGS gun might be better suited for the destroyer, and thinking about that, yes, I agree. It probably is better for that. So we will try that out. So let's just go ahead and remove this, like so. And we need to go buy 7 of the big guns. No, not this. Purchase 7 of the 17-inch guns. I mean, they're roughly 17-inch. It might be 17.1 or something, but 7 of these, and we're pretty much going to go back to our old weapon layout that we had the first time we built this thing. So we're going to just replace all of these guys with the slightly bigger ones, like so, and we'll even grab one and do something a little bit like that. There we go. And that's basically what we had the very first time, as far as the layout of the guns go. Now, I believe we might be able to... We could. We definitely have the weight to do it. I want to go ahead and do that. Let's put on 2 more boilers. We could try to go for 4 more boilers. Really get us a speed boost there. Let's go for 4 more boilers, because why not? Oh. Oh, I forgot we had these. Oh. Hang on. Ooh. We might be able to, do that. How many do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We have 16 boilers right now, I think. Or we can put 16. I forgot how I counted that. But these are actually available for purchase, right? Yeah, let's do that. Because why not, right? 16 of these. And, yeah, this ought to be good. Engines, exchange, boiler 3. Did I buy the right amount? I bought a couple too few. So let's try that again. Also, what kinds of turbines? I have turbine 6 on here right now. I think that's the highest I have. I don't think we have higher than 6 right now. Let's check. Nope. And we need 2 more of these boilers, and we can sell all of these old ones, like this. 2 more of these new boilers. Probably not going to help our speed too much, but we'll take whatever we can get. And they fit right in behind this gun as well, like this. Oh, that helped quite a bit, actually. Yeah, good. So that's that. I was just wanted to do that real quick. Now we're going to go ahead and design a battleship. A new battleship. Battleship 3. Hopefully it has a nice flat deck. That would be great. So we need to start off by scrapping the old one. And of course we'll put, I believe it's Anthony Dale. Yeah, Anthony Dale. We'll have his name back on the ship as well. Okay. I'm going to get into the blueprint screen so you guys can at least see it, and then see the shape of the hull, and then I will go ahead and cut, and I'll cut and bring you guys back when I have it done. My train of thought is all over the place right now. Okay, so yeah, pretty flat deck, actually very flat deck, which is very nice, except for this part up here where it rises, but that's, I mean, this line is the dividing line where you can't put anything ahead of that anyways, so that's fine. So yes, we have a flat deck to work with, which will be very, very nice. Okay, well, I will bring you guys back in a second once I have this all finished up. Okay, so this is what I came up with for the new battleship. As you can see, we have quite a few more guns than the last one. And, well, main guns anyways, and the extra length and the flat deck made this so much easier to design, though I had a lot of difficulty deciding what to do with the missiles and stuff. So, if we look at the missiles, I have these anti-submissile VLS. Of course, I was never going to leave these off of here. I have one here, one underneath the gun where you can kind of see underneath the blue of the gun there. I have one there and then one on the other side, so it's symmetrical. Then I have just a couple of these multi-purpose missile VLSs here and here because I didn't really have room to put them anywhere else. Putting them all along the sides would have meant getting rid of some of these things, which I didn't really feel like doing. Of course, maybe I could bring these in like so, and it would like remedy that situation. Maybe, I don't know. Is this gonna be a thing? Can we do this? This looks a little funny, but it might work. Let's just do this because this will be faster. So yeah, this might actually be able to have us putting some of these things on here, or some more of these missiles, multi-purpose missiles. This might work. I don't like necessarily how this looks, but it might be useful. Maybe do something a little bit like this. I don't know. This looks really goofy. I don't know how I like this. Oh, out of high angles. Okay, well, I think I have some more. Oh yes, also we're using CIWS now instead of whatchamajiggots. Think brain. 40mm machine guns. Yeah. Wow. I am losing my mind. It is confirmed. Let's raise up the CIWS too. This is all just for looks, pretty much, so it maybe won't look so crazy. Those ones can stay down low. These ones, actually, I changed my mind, can go down low, like that. Those can stay down low. Okay. Yeah, now we should be able to put some more of these guys along the side, like so. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And I think that with having some of these things raised up and stuff, it'll look okay in the middle here, I hope. So, actual weapon list. We have the big guns, anti-sub VLS, 12cm high angle 65 caliber guns, 20mm CIWS, because that's the only one we can actually like buy right now. Multi-purpose VLS, and yeah, engines. We have 18 boiler 3s and 4 turbine 6s. The bridges and stuff. We have forward type 2, aft type 2, because they have better control, slightly worse sonar, but like we saw in the test videos, I'm sorry, slightly worse radar, but like we saw in the test video, better radar doesn't seem to do a ton, so yeah. Searchlights and an aircraft launcher. Now the smokestacks, we have 1 type 3 and 1 type 2 for a combined purge of 18. Also, that looks pretty sweet with the two similar yet slightly different smokestacks. I think that looks pretty cool. Auxiliary systems, here is what we got. I threw on weapons command system last just because I was like, well, it's here and I don't know what else I'm going to put it on, so I'll just put it there. Our planes are 2 SC-1 Seahawks, as you probably expected. Armor, and changed my mind a little bit on this. Let's go down to that, and maybe I can do this for like, was that the same amount of speed, or are we just a little bit slower than we were before? So 35.6, and then the other one was 35.2. I'm not going to notice a 4-knot difference. I might notice a slight increase in armor. So we'll go like that. I think that's about it. As you can see, I kind of used like every square inch of deck space on this thing, just about. And we aren't even close to the weight limit, and that's probably one of my favorite things about battleships. Weight limit is not an issue with these things. Like, not even a little bit. So, yeah. Okay, time for a mission. Hopefully that does not take too long. And we will go ahead and use the newly designed battleship as well. Since I did not have time to update the destroyer. I will try to do that if we have time after the mission.
The enemy processing facility has been destroyed. However, I'm worried that there were fewer processing plants than reported.
Captain! Emergency! We have a number of blips on our screen heading straight for us. I believe them to be enemy ships. They are located 30 leagues south. They'll be here soon.
It looks like that information left at the site was a trap, and we walked right into it. We are presently at the narrow end of an inlet. The only way out is south. through the enemy.
Hmm.
We must break their blockade. That's our only chance.
Time to run a gauntlet.
We must focus all of our firepower towards the bow and make all the speed we can out of the area.
Yeah, about speed. Well, you know. It's okay, we'll kill everything in a matter of seconds. Oh, I forgot to put his name on it. Ignore that. It doesn't say Battleship 3, it says Anthony Dale. Well, I'll fix that. I don't want to waste too much time doing it right now. Oh, we have the new escorts too. Well, I can't afford them anyways, I don't have enough money. Hey, no black screen. Dude, section... No, what am I talking about? Sector E is very good about not having black screens so far. I've not had a single black screen incident yet. Ooh, look at that. The new bridge looks pretty cool. I like it. Also, I like that this battleship is more symmetrical with the main guns than the other one. I mean, the other one was still symmetrical, but we have two distinct columns of main guns, which the other one did not exactly, because we had sometimes they were paired up and then other times they weren't, and yeah, got a little annoying. Where are we? Here we are. Ooh, did a good chunk of damage to that one cruiser. I'll let the high angles finish him off, or missiles or anything else that wants to shoot at him. So in the case of our battleship here, because of the way that we have the guns laid out, it's actually better for us to point at the enemy than to go broadside on. If we point at the enemy, we can get 6 turrets firing at them. If we go broadside on, we can only have 5 turrets firing at them. So when possible, it's actually better to point at them. Like so. Kind of like using the battle carrier, except the difference is if they do get behind us, we're not totally kind of screwed like we are in the battle carrier, because we can still fire that direction. It's just not necessarily the best thing. It's just for when we have to. But at least it's an option. I do like the battle carrier. I wish I'd had more planes, but that'll be ooh, Iowa. Wow, I'm pulling out the big guns now. I wish the battle carrier had more planes, but that'll be remedied when we get better battle carriers. As far as I know, the highest we could expect to see, maybe, is Tier 3, if the US gets a Tier 3 one. I know Tier 3 exists in Warship Gunner 2. I think it does anyways, I'm pretty sure, but I'm also pretty sure that not every nation has a Tier 3 battle carrier. So, yeah. Also, when we are at point blank like this, there is no way they're not going to die to our guns. Since we don't appear to be on a timer, looking underneath the radar there at the numbers, that all say 0. Since we don't appear to be on any specific kind of timer, I am more than happy to just sail around and kill everything. Yep. Get the crate. There we go. 300 funds. That's it? Is that all you got for me? Where are you? There you are. I knew you were near me, I just couldn't quite see you. Fuel replenished. Didn't need it, but thank you. Slow down just a little bit. And there you go. Oh, he survived. Not for long, I think. Maybe if the secondary armament would just finish him off. There they go. Good job, high angles. More Iowas coming in. The Iowas are going to be scary once they show up, but, I mean, I assume them to be anyways. Doing okay against all the cruisers and stuff right now. I'm going to start watching my health a lot more carefully once those Iowas do get up here, though. We don't want to have an incident with them. By incident, I mean die and have to do this again. Oh, they've got to be down there, right? They're probably the blips that are not blinking, I would assume, are the battleships. Hey, what's up, destroyer? Why did they tell you to come and fight me? You didn't really have much of a chance. That was just cruel of them to even send you up against me. Oh, missile. Die, you cruiser. Hooray, we got it. Let's see. We got 2 more cruisers, it looks like, that are no longer objectives. Ooh, good broadside, good broadside. Nice shots, guys, nice shots. I can't wait to get the upgraded battleships. Okay, here come the Iowas. Oh, they're very large. Those are like at least whole, I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe, in terms of tier. As far as like when we'll be able to build an Iowa class or something, or have a hull that resembles the Iowa class, that will be like tier 6 or 7 in terms of battleship hulls. Now, he didn't actually do a lot of damage to me, which I'm okay with. That's not complaining at all. And yes, I'm gonna go back and get the other one. Ooh, parts crate. Sweet. Thank you. Where are you? I want to make sure I'm pointing at you. And I might as well close the gap, too. Like so. Just so I can get a nice one-shot on you. Now, the Iowa's firing missiles, which tells me it's probably the modernized version of the Iowa. Like something that would, like the, potentially like the one that was used in, like the 80s and the 90s, early 90s. I remember hearing a cool story about, ooh, hey, more Nimitz class, or Kitty Hawk. It's hard to tell in this game. They're so similar. Even the bridges on the Kitty Hawk and the Nimitz are so similar. Yeah, I remember hearing a cool story about the Iowas. I don't know if it was during Vietnam or Korea, or it was, I think it might have been Vietnam, because they were still, like, there was debate about whether they were even useful anymore, you know, having the big guns like that. But they were firing shells from the Iowa over like a hospital or something to suppress the enemy, and they got word from the hospital later that pretty much went something along the lines of if those guns were not firing, we would have not been able to hold out at the hospital. So pretty cool. It must have been. I'm gonna guess it was probably Vietnam, because like I said, there was debate regarding whether or not the battleships were even useful at that point. And if there was any debate about it, that pretty much shut down that debate. They're very accurate, those bombs, but thankfully they're just doing deck damage, which I don't really care too much about. And yeah, the Iowas are tough. They're not doing a ton of damage, but they're taking a ton of damage. So, and you know, just stopping in front of them with them crossing my T is probably not the best strategy in the world. But me being perpendicular to them is a good thing for me, because I can get more guns firing that way, and they're a bigger target, which means more of my shots hit. So, yeah. And as discussed earlier, I think in the last episode, being a narrow target is a good thing in this game, and of course we would get engine damage in our first mission with this ship, with the engines in, you guessed it, shift placement. I don't know why, it's just Naval Ops Commander and Naval Ops Warship Gunner 1 that give me problems with engine damage like this. I never have engine damage issues like this in Warship Gunner 2. Like, never. Also, this is probably a bad idea for me to even stick around and keep trying to fight these guys, because now I'm just taking damage that I don't need to take. But I kind of want to sink them. Just because. Also, it's giving us a chance to shoot down more of the aircraft, which could be beneficial to our ranking? Oh boy, what is wrong with my English? English is my first language, I swear. I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but wow, you're just taking it right on the chin there, huh? There you go. Hey, health. Cool. We got 2 more. This one's already hurting a little bit.
Ahead slow.
I'm trying to decide what speed I actually want to go to attack him.
Full speed ahead. Ahead slow.
Come on, fire. And got him. Okay, we dropped some survivors, which is always nice. We got 1 more battleship, and then some shore-based installations that I would like to deal with while we destroy aircraft. I don't want to go straight for the carriers if I can destroy the aircraft without going straight for the carriers, because that would mean that I would get a better enemy sunk percentage on the mission, which is very, very good. I was going to try and stay behind him that time so I could cross his T for once, and then he could only fire his back gun at me, but he kind of started sailing parallel with me, so it will. One of the carriers is down there, it looks like, relatively close. Yep, one's moving up. There are a lot of planes down there. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and start working over some of these buildings and stuff on the shore here, and I'll pick you guys up when I go for the carriers. So I'll see you guys in a second. So, quick update, I've decided not to bother going for all of the buildings because there's some back there that I'm just not gonna be able to get. So, screw it. Hi, aircraft carrier. You don't have nearly as much health as the Iowa, but that's kind of what you expect. Hey, health crate. Is it a big health crate? It looked like it. Yeah, it's a good size health crate. Oh. Hi, other aircraft carrier. How are you? And you're done. Hooray! Are there more carriers? Is it just those two producing all those aircraft? Really? Seems a little crazy. I mean, in real life, that's you know, sure, but in the game, that seems quite a bit more intense than they would normally bring to the table here. Yeah, you would need bombers or something to get those buildings way back there that I showed a minute ago. And we don't have that, so oh well. Same with some of these ones near the back of this group too, I'd imagine. Maybe the chain guns could do it. Oh, that's another thing. If you guys really want, because there's a lot of talk about the chain guns, if you guys really want me to sit down and farm the chain guns off camera from that boss, like farm A ranks from the boss to get a bunch of those chain guns, I mean, I'll do it. My concern was how much money we're going to get is going to be ridiculous, and we're going to be able to just pretty much break the tech of the game, which, I don't know, seems almost too easy. I don't want to make the game just so ludicrously easy, but having a battleship with this many big guns, we're almost sort of at that point, anyways, of the game being really easy. So, I don't know. If you guys really want me to do it, then I guess I'll go ahead and do it, if everyone wants to see that. But I've never had much luck with the chain guns in these games, but I haven't played this one up to this point, other than this Let's Play. So this is a blind Let's Play for me. So I don't know. Maybe they got nerfed in Warship Gunner 2, and in Warship Gunner 1, I remember why I didn't use them. It was because they were too freaking hard to get and find out where to get more. So I was like, yeah, no thanks. Hey, we did it. But I know in Warship Gunner 2 I did try them, and I didn't. Not during the Let's Play, but during one of my personal playthroughs of Warship Gunner 2, I was like, they're just kind of meh. Alright, so, yeah, I'm not even going to try to go for the buildings. So we'll just pull back and see what we get with the ranking.
We can find no trace of the enemy in front of us. It appears we have successfully withdrawn.
I could see my life passing before my eyes. That was close.
I'm just realizing her voice sounds like Janie Springs from Borderlands the pre-sequel. A little bit. It did in that line anyways. Hey, we still got an A rank. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, I don't know. I just noticed that. I very highly doubt it is the same voice actor, but yeah, I don't know. BB forward type 3, and we got 2 of them for some reason. DD aft type alpha. That looks crazy. Okay, well. Sorry. I didn't think we were gonna get anything else. Hopefully you guys can pause and read what that was. And what I got it for, because I have no idea. I didn't think we were gonna get anything else. Was it for destroying X number of cruisers or X number of battleships? Probably. I don't think it would be aircraft carriers. I don't think we've destroyed even 100 aircraft carriers yet. Multi-warhead VLS. Well, we'll check those things out. And then I'm gonna try and do this quick. We'll look at those in the depot. I'll update the destroyer off camera, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm done, so I can show you, just to save a little bit of time. And then we'll start next episode with some tech research. So equipment, we got a new battleship forward bridge. I believe, yeah, forward type 3, there she be, with the same amount of control. This, I believe, has 6 and 1 radar sonar. Yeah, 6 and 1, and this one has the same amount of control, and something good, 7 and 1. So, same amount of control, but we go back to having our good amount of radar, which is nice. What else did we get? What else? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, we got the new destroyer aft bridge, which we'll see in a little bit anyways. And the multi-warhead VLS, which is probably a missile. Multi-warhead VLS. I'm assuming this is like... oh, it's not a super crazy damage. Smaller missiles once airborne, effects against ship and land targets. That'd be kind of cool to try. We could maybe stick that onto the destroyer. Okay, I will see you guys after I update the destroyer in just a second. Okay, so, looking at the destroyer, I put on the new AGS cannon right up here in the front. I took out the lead cannon there and just put on this guy here. And we're out of weapon slots, so we can't really put on that new missile that we got on here. Also, in terms of the new bridge, I just wanted to show you guys this. This is how much smaller it is. It's a lot smaller, it has better control and 2 better radar, and it's even lighter. So it's really, really, really good, and it'll fit right where the old one was, so I don't even have to do much adjustment there. So, let's back out of here so we can at least see some of this stuff while I do my outro. So, hurry up. Yep, blink faster, lights, there you go. Hey, look at that AGS gun on the front of there. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. The destroyer is finally starting to look like more modern and stuff. So, the camera will pan around to the back, and as that is happening, I would like to say thank you very much for watching this episode of Naval Ops Commander. If you want me to grind A ranks from that boss for the big chain guns, let me know in the comments, and I guess we'll do it. I just don't want to get so much money that we just break the game. That's my only concern. So, let me know about that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Naval Ops Commander, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next one.